And now, sports with Joey Dubois.
It's not every day that a basketball star like Isiah Harwell pops up out of a place like Pocatello. And even though he's transferring from Century to Utah's Wasatch Academy, he's still working out in the Gate City in between AAU tournaments this summer. Now, hard work has certainly played a role in his success to this point, but both Harwell and his father, Ron, give all the credit to God.
It's a blessing to hear that. Like, I had got on the phone with one of the head coaches from Houston, and he's a cool guy. He was laughing it up and he was talking. And, you know, it's just a blessing to have that.
With plenty of high Division I offers from schools like Kansas and Texas, leaving Century wasn't about looking for recognition. Harwell's reasoning is simple.
Just to get better. That's really it. Get better, improve.
Many players in similar situations might leave Idaho just for a chance at college scholarships, but Ron Harwell said that did not play a role in their decision.
We're blessed and fortunate that we don't have to worry about that. You know, that's not the case most of the time, but God has blessed us with this opportunity that's not a concern. That doesn't keep us up at night, right? What keeps us up is the development portion, and that was kind of hard to get here in Pocatello.
So the question became where Isiah would call home next school year, and Wasatch's proximity to Pocatello allowed head coach Paul Peterson in the academy to get a leg up on some other schools in the mix.
Paul came to a lot of my games, and so he was just down there, and we talked a little bit before we leave. And then some of the players I used to play with, like in camps.
This winter, Harwell was one of the best players in the state, and it was only his freshman year. So Ron hopes playing at Wasatch against some of the best players in the country year-round can push Isiah to be the best player he can be.
It's a lot of good players in Idaho. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of good players. But to push him on a nightly basis, to push him every day in practice, that's not fair. And you got ESPN top 50, ESPN top 100 in the class of 2023, ESPN top 50 in the class of 2024, ESPN 10 in the class of 2025. I mean, he has a star-studded, talented group that he's going to be playing with next year.
And while you might be upset you won't have the chance to see Isiah take flight in the snake pit one more time, Ron says their family cannot pass up this chance.
This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There's not too many people that you come across knowing in the position that he's in with the college's rankings and opportunity to go to an academy on a scholarship.
Isiah had the luxury of learning from his two older brothers, Malik and Deshaun, who both went on to play college basketball. One lesson he learned stands out above the rest.
Never let up. I just remember Malik had a 44-point game. He had 40 in the fourth quarter, or 43 in the fourth quarter, and he could have scored 50, but he just let up.
Isiah says in that situation he would have gotten 50, and I gotta say, I think I believe him. We'll be following Isiah closely next season, even if he won't be right down the road, and we'll keep you updated on his path. That'll do for sports. Back to you, Misty.
Good for him. That's great to see.
Great news, yeah.
All right, thank you, Joey.